From their mouths to your ears, this is Gaming on Thrones with Phil, Saul, and Rick.
Welcome to Gaming on Thrones, episode 7. This is the podcast where you get, viewpoints on the digital side of the crusade. And we talk about a lot of other stuff too. So, guys, how are you this week? What's going on? Anything new?
I'm better than you, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I have a stomach ache.
Aw. I got ice cream.
Really
That's
hurts.
good.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Charcoal
Yeah.
pills, dude. Charcoal pills.
Not that
Charcoal pills. What do you got?
It's
Cod
not
liver
that
oil
bad.
too?
I got everything up in this piece.
Wow.
So-
Sacrifice a chicken?
I'll just break that out right now
Sick.
that I've been sick for the past week and a half. I have a little one. He's in daycare. This is what happens, and it sucks. I'd rather quit my job and just take care of him here. So,
That'd be
anyways, Rick, did you get to the movies this weekend?
Did you see any movies?
cool. No, I did not. There was
I
nothing I
think
wanted
so.
to see.
Really? So you didn't go and see Michael Bay's fantastical reboot of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
I cannot say I did. I don't know if I'm ready for that one yet. I've let a lot of things go in life, but I can't let Ninja
So do
Turtles
you
go just
Care if me and Saul talk about it for a second? Maybe
yet.
spoil it?
You're not going to ruin the plot. I imagine the Shredder was in it.
Yeah,
and,
there's
you
really
know,
not very much.
Yeah,
of
it's
a
a
plot.
it's Ninja Turtles, but I'm just not like if they went to remake Home Alone, I'd be pissed off too. But I just can't
They're
let
not. Okay. Well,
I can't let turtles go.
we'll
Can't
talk about it, Saul, because I was from the beginning. I was very skeptical,
Oh, yeah.
and I had a right to be honest with you because he was talking about making them aliens and all kinds, and we all, everybody hates on Michael Bay. I don't mind him. I know that he makes movies with explosions, but I don't mind that. I'm gonna go pay to see Expendables. I like that
Mhm.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I was skeptical, and I'd say that they had to earn my money, and in the last maybe week and a half, they really did with some of the footage I saw. I was pretty amped up. I actually was so excited all weekend just to go see it. So, what did you think, Saul?
Awesome for what it was. For kids and stuff like that, I think it's awesome. I think it'll get them into the Turtles and stuff like that. For me, who's into the canon, I didn't like that Master Shredder. They didn't have him like the old school Master Shredder where he was like running with Splinter and stuff like that. It didn't like it that Splinter learned martial arts out of a book with 12 pages in it.
Yeah.
It just really like that part of it was like ugh. But the rest of the movie, the characters were awesome. I thought that they actually like made the turtles individuals in this one the way that they look. Like Donatello wasn't the biggest, but he was the smartest, and Raphael was a fucking brute badass, which is who he's supposed
Beast
to be.
mode.
Leonardo was fucking ruthless because he was just like leader from the start, and like I don't know, just the way that they make his outfit kind of like a chief of the tribe. He's got that thing on his chest, and then fucking Michelangelo just kept it real, being a party dude and hitting on April O'Neil the whole fucking time. So
Yeah.
that aspect, I like it. I like that. I don't like the fact that they took away from the canon and they ruined the storyline, from back in the day. But I guess you got to let some things go. So
Yeah.
that's my point of view.
I feel the same way, pretty much. I mean, because the origin story, I felt like they just threw that together. Like
Yeah.
it didn't, and to be honest with you, it didn't matter because
Yeah.
we all, no matter, because even if when you watch the regular movies, like my wife and I actually put on the first one that morning just because we were killing time, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just throw this on. And the origin story there was he was like learning moves in the cage. So the Splinter in that movie wasn't even Master Roshi, or not Master Roshi, whatever his name was. So I didn't.
But his master was the master.
His master was the master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Did Casey Jones make his way into it?
No, and I'm so pissed.
Oh!
I thought they might. I thought like while I was watching it, I was like, okay, there's really no room. There's no time for them to introduce because it went by quick. It's
What about old Casey? Casey Jones? Did he make an appearance? He still does movies and shit. He was in Shooter. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
in Shooter.
Yeah, he's a cool actor, but I
He's
was
big
kind of waiting for
psychopath.
something to kind of pop up at the end, maybe just to say like, oh, for the next movie.
Oh, do they
Yeah.
have to stick around after the credits, or is there nothing?
No.
There's like one scene where Raphael and Michelangelo hide on a billboard and pretend to be boobs.
Oh.
Yeah, that was cool.
And it was, and so that led me to believe there was going to be more, but there wasn't. But yeah, the movie flew by. I mean, it was a cool summer action movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it wasn't the greatest Turtles thing, but we're always going to take that cartoon that we loved so much, and that's
So much.
That's what we're going to compare everything to, and it just nothing's ever going to meet up to that. So, and rightfully so. But
I don't know. I don't know about that because Ghostbusters 2, I love the cartoon Ghostbusters, but I like Ghostbusters 2 more than I like Ghostbusters cartoon.
Yeah, but I mean, by all accounts, like you take the first Turtle movies, the first
Oh, they were
two.
great. The first two, yeah. The third one didn't happen.
No, it
See,
didn't.
I don't feel that way.
Oh.
The third one is obviously the worst, but the dudes that come from Japan that Casey Jones like teaches how to play hockey, those dudes are funny. I
True
don't-
story about the third movie. My buddy went and bought the trilogy from Best Buy for like $8 or something. And when he walked in the house, it was a dick move, but it ended up being cool. That I took the third one out of it and I threw it in the trash and handed it back to him. And he said, "Oh, thanks," and just walked upstairs with it. Like he knew just as well as everyone else did that he made a mistake.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely the worst out of the bunch, but I definitely don't think it's
Terrible.
trash worthy.
Oh,
The villain is god awful. That's. But anyways, back to this new one. We'll wrap it up. It's good. I mean, I to be like you said, saw that Raph is just this like beast, and I like that about because Raphael is my favorite. He's always been my favorite, but they made him a little too big in this. Like it was almost.
No, that's awesome because he has such an ego.
Yeah. I mean,
Yo,
he was
them
like
turtle
throwing.
feels, bro. Them turtle feels. You were crying because I know you were crying because you gay.
It
nigga.
hit. It hit me, but and I knew like
I
as
gotta
soon
get
as
some
he,
more popcorn.
as soon as he stopped talking, I was like, I know Michelangelo's just gonna be like, dude, we're safe, and it's exactly what he did.
We are turtles.
Yeah. So what about the ending though, Saul? Are they gonna make another Super Shredder? He was already a Super Shredder in this one.
Did he die under a fucking dock after 2 minutes?
He fell and the ooze got on him.
No, he stuck his finger in it and then like kind of hit it.
Yeah,
But was
the
it
ooze
after
got
2
on him.
minutes after waiting the whole movie for him to be there?
No.
They fucked that one. All right, they fucked that up in the second one. That pissed me off.
No, he doesn't become Super Shredder. You just see him kind of have the ooze, and they're already working on a sequel.
He has Call of Duty technology.
Yeah, he did.
They even said it. He goes, "We have weapons for advanced warfare." I was like,
Yes.
"AC, what? What?"
Was he drinking a Mountain Dew when he said it? too?
Well, he had this like really cool. I'm sure you've seen it in the trailers and stuff. He had this really cool like samurai outfit that was robotic, but then he had like an exoskeleton onto that too. So
Hey,
I don't know.
Protection, bro. Double back.
It's like it was weird because the turtles they couldn't even land a shot on him, but like
Yeah.
Splinter was kicking his ass. So I was like, I don't know. There's some holes in it, but like you said, it was fun. The kids in the theater were going nuts. They were
Oh
like,
my gosh!
they were
ape
like,
shit.
yeah, whoa.
Do you remember how big it was when we were kids, though?
Yeah,
It
that's
was
what I'm
huge when
saying. I
they
mean,
came.
honestly, it's for them. It's not for Michael Bay didn't make this movie for the 30-somethings to be like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what we needed. I mean, he made it based off of the new Turtles cartoon,
Them kids.
and for the kids that currently watch it, and it's perfectly suitable for that.
But he didn't direct it. He just produced it.
Just produced it. Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but
How
I mean,
hot
it-
is Toe Thumbs in it? She got?
Oh fuck yeah!
oh yeah, that's one thing I wanted to say quick before we stop talking about it is like she's so hot that she can't be a reporter.
So fine.
Yeah. It's like everything is perfect about her in the whole movie. I mean, she doesn't do a terrible job, but you just don't believe she's April O'Neil.
She's.
Yeah,
a
I'm sure it's no
horrible
Jennifer's
actress.
body. You know, I mean,
No, but I just like, April O'Neil was kind of a spunky chick. Like she's just so like, she's always pursing her lips out and always kind of, her hair is perfect all the time. It's just,
she drove the turtle van everywhere too, man.
well, yeah, in the cartoon, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say
Turtles can't
Megan
get
Fox
driver's
killed the
license.
character, but it just wasn't April O'Neil.
No, the character of being a reporter that hangs out with 6-foot-tall turtles killed the character. It's just a character that
You
can't
know
play.
what though?
I mean,
Michelangelo hitting on her made it all right.
Yeah, it did bridge that gap, didn't it?
Because you're like, this bitch is way too hot. And then Michelangelo is like, yeah, dude, like, are you guys not seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah. Like everybody's trying to be cool. Like, yeah, whatever. Michelangelo's like,
He sang to her.
he did at the end. That was good.
So I thought that made it kind of like, all right, I can accept this.
How did you feel about the cowabunga line? Did you feel that was so forced?
It was forced, but it was, at least they knew it was forced. He's like, you still got one in you? He's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Saving it.
Yeah.
It's like, I like that. That was good. At least
To be honest with you, like Michelangelo and Raphael, they made the movie for me because you didn't really see a lot of Leonardo's personality.
You didn't have one. That's why it sucks.
Well, yeah, he was always kind of quiet, but
They always say that about Cyclops too.
Cyclops is gay. Everyone knows Cyclops fucking
Wow.
sucks. He's the worst one.
well, I'm just saying the
The
movie,
same reason.
the movie
Plus
he
some
doesn't.
sunglasses, bitch.
You don't. You just don't get it. You don't get it. Like you get Donatello a lot more than you. Like you really get that techie nerd side of
Yeah.
Donatello. But the personalities, I mean, Michelangelo and Raphael's were fun. I mean, they were good on-screen, fun personalities. So
Well, Leonardo's thing is he's just the leader. He has no like anything. That's
He's
just
got
what he
swords
is.
though. That's all he has. He's got swords.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, he was like cool in the movie. I mean, he kicked some butt. But
Who'd you pick in Turtles in Time? Who was your character?
Isn't there a Triceratops?
No.
no.
What?
You- Huh? I mean, I was
Oh no,
always,
that's Landel. That's Turok, dude.
I was always Raphael, but the Turtles in Time game when you got the pizza and got your like super move,
Yeah,
Donatello was the shit at that.
yeah, he was. I always played Donatello, but I fucking hated it.
In the original NES game, I always picked Donatello because you always had to hit the guys, and he had the one move that you could actually go down and like get some distance on it.
All right, work it. I get it.
Just can't even talk without being a gay joke.
Welcome to America.
Yeah.
Sounds like a personal problem, Phil.
Eat my Big Mac along with my big large Diet Coke.
All right, let's get into some games, guys.
All right.
All right. Let's do that. So,
Mm.
what you been playing, Saul?
I played that stupid dragon game that you were talking about that I tried loading up. That thing is ass. What's it called?
Crimson Dragon.
Oh my god.
Is it not like an original Xbox game?
Oh my! All right, so what you're telling me is they can put that on Xbox One, but they can't port over Crysis.
That's the counter. That's his first one of the host.
We're gonna talk about
Show
Crytek
today.
later.
What the fuck?
That game, the music in it, I swear to God, it sounded like a PlayStation 1 Xbox game.
It's horrible, dude. It's so horrible. I had also been playing Crysis 3, which now I'm kind of getting bored. There's no bosses. It's just me taking out soldiers,
Over
taking
and
out
over and
soldiers,
over and
taking out soldiers. Bow and arrow is fun, but there's no bosses. You gotta have bosses in the game. Then the story is like, so it's like the guns are awesome, but I don't like using them because I don't want to get rid of my cloak. So I'm always using the bow and arrow. Half the time I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? The in-scene stuff, that's kind of cool. Like if you boost your shit up so it looks really awesome, but I don't know. It's an alright game. At first impression, I thought it was like out of this world. Now I'm just starting to be like, really? Do I still have to be shooting people with bow and arrows? What the fuck is the point of this whole
There's
thing?
a lot of games like that though that just get that repetitive treatment.
Give me a boss. Straight up. Give me a fucking boss to kill.
There's not a lot of bosses in shooter games anymore. That's a good point.
Yeah. Who you gonna fight in a shooter game? A
Like
boss.
Wolfenstein has bosses, doesn't it?
Well, Wolfenstein isn't, based in any kind of reality. Well, I guess none of them are. Really.
All right.
But Wolfenstein goes out of its way to be over the top. You know what I mean?
Gotta have a boss.
Dual wielding AK-47s.
I mean, at least go to some like tougher tier kind of guys, you know?
Yeah, something. It's just the same thing over and over. But that's what I've been playing. And the new duty maps, which I have to say, they finally got it right. Unfortunately, it was the last DLC drop. The new maps are awesome as shit, but it's got 3 months until the big dog steps out.
The big dog, which we'll get to in just a moment. And I
The cycle
know that you
starts over.
cannot wait to Open the cage and let your excitement go. Rick, what you been playing?
Spec Ops: The Line. I've been playing that. I got that on a Steam sale.
Oh yes.
It's pretty cool. It's kind of fucked up. It's weird. They kind of, you're like a badass American Delta Force kind of guy, and you go into like this what is it, Dubai or whatever, has been like abandoned. It's looks like a desert wasteland now. So like all the buildings and shit, and like a rogue sector of the American military took it over, and they're like assholes. So you're like killing American soldiers as an American, but they're bad guys. And it pits you up like all kinds of like fucked up situations too. It's pretty good. It's pretty
So
cool.
does it test your morality every time you have to pull the trigger?
It kind of puts you in situations where it makes you feel bad. And you can execute people, which is sweet, but then you make you feel bad after that.
I feel bad, but that was cool.
Because when that prompt comes up, you're like, oh, sweet, I'm going to execute this dude. Then you put a shotgun to his face, and you're like, oh, okay, never mind.
Just like blank it out.
So it's like when you're fapping and you run into a video where a chick's pregnant and you still fap to it, but afterwards you're like, oh man, I shouldn't have, but I did, so I feel dirty.
They have people living inside of them. It's weird.
So just like put it out, like pretend they're all from New Jersey, Rick.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
They're probably all dicks.
Or Boston.
Oh, yo, who the fuck is that guy?
Whoa.
Bang, bang, bang. Oh, yeah, if they had like a Patriots pack where I can put them all in like jerseys.
Yeah, there you go, like DLC for your most.
Hey, what are you looking at, homo?
Just pretend they're all Tom Brady. Yeah. On the record, I am a Patriots fan. Just...
Look at this fucking guy, huh?
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yo, people from New Jersey are wicked retarded, bro.
Oh, my gosh.
Anyway, sorry if any listeners out there from New Jersey.
Or retarded.
Or retarded, yeah.
Or wicked.
Yeah, you just like...
No, everybody's wicked, kid.
Half the audience.
Everybody's wicked, kid. All right, enough of that. So, I've been playing Skyrim again. The 4th time.
Yeah, cool.
And I finally beat it. The campaign.
There's no beating it.
Yeah, no, I mean the main campaign. Oh. And it's really wickedly short. It's like, done. Oh, okay.
If you just do like the dragon missions and don't fuck around with anything else?
No, I've like I said, this is the 4th time I've picked it up and played it, so I've done almost everything else. Well, probably not, but a lot of other stuff. I mean, I have hundreds of hours into the game, but it's that main campaign I was always putting off, and then I was like, oh, I'll just go ahead and do it. And it seriously was like 3 hours. It's done. So.
Damn.
That's the only thing I've been playing. I've been sickly all week. I haven't even been playing that much. It sucks, but I don't know. I'm kind of, I could play some Titanfall, but I didn't really feel like firing it up and going through the BS, and I just wasn't feeling good. So I don't know. I'm ready to jump back into some games.
Yeah, you can't shit talk other people with your voice sound like that. Like,
I couldn't even
fuck your mom, nerd.
I couldn't even talk. So yeah,
it's got no scope, bitch. It sound real bad if you.
Yeah, I don't know. There's even when I like listen to other people in Titanfall, no one really. They have their mics on and you can hear them like coughing, but no one talks. So I'm like, unless it's oh my gosh, there's this dude on there the other day. Saul, I forgot to tell you about this. He's talking to somebody else, and I'm having a pretty good game, and he is just. I didn't know that he was this awful, but he starts going. He's like, man. He had this real nice urban accent. He's like, man, I used to be so good at this game, bro. But you know what? I never played this map before. He's like, I used to play this game all the time, but I've never played this map before. And I'm like, dude, there's 13 maps, and without the DLC, and they're always on rotation. Like, if you play this game for 30 minutes, you probably played all the maps. Yes. So the games aren't that long. And he starts going, he's like, man, I used to get like 70 kills up in this motherfucker. What? And he's talking to somebody else, like, 70 kills?
Kind of
kills. Get the fuck out of here. Like, even if I combine the most pilot kills I've ever had, which is like probably 18, and the most minion kills I ever had, which is probably upwards of 50, the most ever, I still wouldn't get to 70. And I'm just like, this guy's out of control. He was talking so much shit, and then I looked at the scoreboard, and he was like 0-13. He had more deaths than he had minion kills. I'm like, I don't even know how that's possible.
One thing that I recently learned about society is that we love to lie about numbers. Even if like you're like the best person and don't lie that much, like me, there's always that you gotta like just take it up a little bit when you say shit when it involves numbers.
Yeah, I could never lay like tile because my 6 inches is way different than everyone else's.
Good call.
The room be all fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Like, we all have the bigger fish story, I guess. I don't know, but this guy was going out of control. I was just like, it was like my last game of the night, too, and I was like, yeah, thank God. Anyways, that was my recent Titanfall story. So, we got Gamescom tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it, actually.
Yeah. Isn't Valve supposed to be doing something there? Announcing something?
Well, they
Life 3.
They kind of leaked
well,
Source 2. So.
Yeah. And it was the first time they've gone to like a convention to announce something in a long time.
Yeah, it's interesting as that's kind of what I want to talk to you about. Is, first let's talk about what they did today. In light of Gamescom tomorrow, they had the world premiere of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Call of Duty.
Multiplayer trailer, and they of course had a little mini press conference explaining some of the add-ins and some of the new modes and stuff like that. So I'm gonna let our friend Saul just kind of just roll out. Let's just hear what he has to say about it.
From what I've seen is like the perk system is back that they had in like Black Ops 2, but instead of 10 things that you can do out of perks, you can do 11, which is big because you can, if you don't want to have secondary guns, you get more perks. If you don't want to have grenades, you get more perks. If you don't want to have like a riot shield, you get more perks. So you could have like, you could be the fastest dude out there with like quick scoping, all this crap, different things you could have on there. But it's not just for weapons and perks, but I guess like your exoskeleton, you can add perks onto it. So that's the new stuff that I saw, which I found like, all right, that's cool, along with the crazy jumps, but everybody's got crazy jumps now.
Yeah.
That takes some of the, when I watch the gameplay, because there's more gameplay out there, they've allowed a bunch of the top YouTubers to release gameplay. From what I've seen is like they got this one shot, one kill marksman type rifle, which reminds me of, it's in between like a DMR and quick scoping. DMR off like Halo, was it 4? Like that was the best DMR that I've ever seen in any fucking game. This kind of combines the two because it's quick, it's always accurate, you always get that one shot, one kill, and then you got a sidearm that has one shot, one kill also. But the positive thing about it, so it doesn't get annoying, is reload it every time. So you load it, shoot, kill, load it, shoot, kill, load it, shoot, kill. That's on both the guns.
So that's on the DMR?
That's on the DMR, and then there's a sidearm also that you can use along with it.
Oh, okay.
It has the same possibilities. Of course, you can't shoot as far or anything like that. So I thought that was awesome. Another thing that I liked that I saw on there is when I watched the gameplay, some of my favorite Call of Duties was Modern Warfare 2, which I know you've played that.
Yeah.
And then Black Ops 2. Reason I liked Modern Warfare 2 was just like, that's when I kind of like really, really, really got into it. And like, I just liked how everything moved, and the objects were larger than Black Ops 2, but I learned to like the objects, the profiles and everything I like the profiles being smaller in Black Ops 2 because I got used to it. But initially I liked them being larger, and that's kind of how they are on the new one. It kind of looks just like Ghost, but at the same time, it has that Black Ops 2 feel to it because everything's got like brighter colors on it. Not everything's flush and bland, which was a big thing about Ghost.
Yeah.
The maps look really great. They look a lot more open, but I mean, they look good compared to what the hell they had in fucking Ghost. Ghost was complete ass when it came to the maps, and still the last DLC. Also, just the shooting, like when I watch people shoot on here and they're not using the one-shot kill sniper rifle or the DMR or whatever, like you can actually see it takes like 4 or 5 shots to kill someone, unlike right now when you're playing and you're getting your fucking head melted off with one shot. So I really like the looks of it, of what's coming out, plus with the cloud service and PS4 service, whatever they have. I played Black Ops 2 yesterday, and lag is real when you're not on next gen. Lag is real.
Lag is so real.
Yeah, that's my vent on that.
No, I thought it looked really cool. Rick, did you watch the trailer today at all?
Yeah.
Okay. So earlier before the show, Rick was maybe you were a little unimpressed, but let me hear it. Let me hear what you got to say.
No, I don't know. It looks like someone just took all the robots out of Titanfall and released a trailer, and it was darker. That's it. I don't know. It's called. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. If you're like Saul and you like the way Call of Duty like scores and the perks and stuff and all the drops, and if you like doing the zombie maps and shit like that, you're gonna have a great time in this game because it looks like better Call of Duty.
Right.
But it looks, I mean, like you said, everyone's doing the fucking jetpack thingy now. That Halo 4 did it, then Titanfall like super did it, and now it's everything's going more vertical, which is good because it's not a corridor shooter like it usually is, where you're just like peeking out of windows and stuff. You actually have to move to find people.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. My first impressions were a little like yours, Rick, where I thought, wow, this looks like Titanfall. And I obviously with the boost jump, we're going to compare the two because Titanfall, has that kind of feel and the way that the parkour works and all that. But the more I watched it, I still felt the same, but like you said, it's Call of Duty. So Call of Duty does what Call of Duty does best with those kill streaks. And I mean, I know that's why Saul, that's where Saul can really judge a good Call of Duty game is when those kill streaks are fun and you really want to get them, or what do they call them now? Score streaks.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they went with score or kill. So I don't know.
I think they said score, but whatever.
That's the best way to go.
Yeah. So I mean, we all understand what they are. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It looked like a game that if it wasn't sandwiched between Destiny and Halo Master Chief Collection, I'd be picking it up for sure. And I'm not saying I won't buy it, but I'll probably wait till next year to pick it up. Hopefully, maybe it'll get a sale. I don't know. Call of Duties don't get many sales, but we'll see. But it looked fun. The map design looked really cool. I actually liked, from what I saw, the map design, which is huge for me. I really actually like Titanfall's maps. Those are pretty fun to play. So I don't know. It wasn't like jaw dropping for me or anything, but it looked fun. It looked really cool.
Yeah, it looks fun. I'm just not good at them, so that's why I don't really get that interested in them.
Yeah,
it's my fault that I don't like them. But.
No, yeah, I mean but I mean you taking a judgment stance on it. If it's something that's gonna wow you and maybe say, whoa, you know what, that might bring me back into that.
You know what I just found? I just found a Xbox One with Kinect for $339.
I think you should probably just buy it.
New or used?
I think it's used. I think it's a refurbished one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for that white one to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one with Sunset Overdrive?
Yeah, which I'm not gonna play, but I want the white console.
I don't know. That game looks pretty fun.
It does look fun.
If it came with it, I would definitely. I may not get that game this year, but it does look fun.
I'll wait till it goes on sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just won't play it. I won't play it till you guys do, and then we'll have a good time.
Well, then you'll already be ahead of the game.
We'll be best video game friends ever.
You'll be better than us.
You'll be really well. He's not going to play it till we play. So
it's a first-person shooter. I'm not going to be.
It's a third-person shooter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I play a lot of those.
I'm the worst.
You what?
Third person?
Yeah, I fucking hate third.
So you're not good at like Gears of War?
I fucking hate Gears of War.
What? I knew you were gonna hate it.
Gears of War.
I love that studio, but I hate that fucking game. I didn't like what was it called? The ones that the people who kick chairs or whatever. There was another Epic studio, and it fucking sucked ass.
With people who kick chairs?
Yeah, people that jump off chairs. It's some kind of Epic studio from Unreal.
Oh, I don't know.
So I'm being a little quiet right now because I'm actually this guy messaged me that he's listening to our podcast right now, so I'm kind of writing him back as we're speaking.
Did he send dick pics?
So no, man.
And it's not valid.
Come on, don't embarrass our listeners. I'm just gonna shout out to Jeremy Mitchell right now. So I'm just letting him know that we're doing episode 7.
Ew.
But he's part of the Podcast Unlocked group on Facebook that I'm a part of. So that's IGN's Xbox podcast. Pretty good.
Oh,
Thanks for listening.
yeah.
So, yeah, thanks, Jeremy. We'll
I got all this pressure on me, kid. The fuck?
what?
I didn't think anyone actually listened to these fucking things.
No, bro, we're worldwide, son. It's prestige worldwide.
Worldwide. Wow.
So, anyways,
Anyway.
Gamescom
Yeah.
is gonna come up tomorrow. Is there anything that you're looking forward to or you want to see more of, Rick? After E3, we've had a few weeks of the news hasn't really been new news. It's just kind of rehashed the same old stuff we've been talking about. Anything you want to hear about?
I don't even know if they're going to be there, but I'd like to know why BioWare delayed not Mass Effect, but what that Dragon Age, the next one.
You want to know why?
Yeah, I want to know why they delayed it a month. Just to say, because if they're like, well, it wasn't ready, then that's fine. But if we find out that they were cutting the game up and releasing it as DLC, that's gonna make me very mad.
Oh, so you're like conspiracy theorist right now. Like you're
Yes.
looking for. See,
Yes,
delays don't.
dude. EA just released The Sims, and they removed like a third of the game's content before it was released, so they could sell it as DLC.
And you know what they did too? They
EA's fucking evil, man. They're
Hey,
trying
hey,
to,
watch
they're
your
trying to
mouth.
smooth you over
And
with
they-
that fucking Xbox thing. But I'm telling you, they're evil.
No, they smoothed the Sims player over because they gave them like Sims 3. They gave them like DLC
Yeah, when Sims 4
packs.
came out.
Yeah, they gave them like some free stuff for Sims 3, and then like, but you're gonna have to buy some of the game that we already made.
Exactly. It's fucked up, man.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. That's horrible.
Yep.
So it's just from BioWare's new IP.
Yeah,
You wanna-
BioWare. Oh, and if the Valve thing is true, I want to know what the hell they're gonna come out with. I think it's just gonna be the Dota 2 map editor, but it's gonna use that new engine, the Half-Life.
Yeah, well, even if they show it off a
Source
little bit,
engine,
that'd
too.
be cool.
Yeah, just to see it, because I mean, their engine is still used today. I'm pretty sure it was used in Titanfall. the
Titanfall used
engine.
Source
Yeah,
engine. Yeah, it's
and that's an old ass engine. It's still beautiful. The mods for fucking for some of the games you can put on there are great. It's insane. how beautiful
Titanfall.
it can look.
Titanfall got a lot of flack for the graphics, but it's not bad, and it plays beautifully. So
Yeah,
That's what they.
I
But that's
care
what they
about
wanted.
things.
They wanted it to play good, and they said that from the beginning that they wanted it to feel like a good shooter.
yeah, and those kinds of games, like me and Saul, we've beat this dead horse for a long time, but those kinds of games where you're running at that 60 FPS, you don't even have time to sit there and look at the graphics. You really don't. And to be honest with you, and maybe we'll talk about this later or maybe even next week because it could be a really long discussion where we talk about that whole 60 versus 30, 1080 versus 900 or whatever argument because it's still valid and it's still going on, but we won't. That could be.
Shouldn't be going on, but whatever.
No,
you're right. You're right. But we'll kind of delve into that a lot later, because I mean, you could take that as that 60 frames per second takes away from that cinematic feel, which a lot of people are complaining about on the remastered version of The Last of Us. Did you get that at all?
No, it doesn't
Okay.
even play at constant 60 frames, so it doesn't matter. You can tell when it's not playing as well as it should be.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll find out. We'll talk about that. Saul, well, Rick, before I finish up, so you've seen
Yeah.
those of the BioWare new IP videos.
Yeah. What the fuck is that about?
I don't know. It looks pretty cool.
No, I did a little research on it, but there's very like loosely threaded theories that you're gonna be playing someone that was like kidnapped and missing, or you're trying to find a person. I don't know. They're live action. It doesn't show anything. It's just
No, I know, but it kind of gives you a sense of what the game might be
I
a
know,
little
but
bit.
what are they doing? Fucking around making that shit. They got Mass Effect 3 or Mass Effect 4 not to screw up. They don't need to be fucking around making this other game.
Well, I don't know about Mass Effect 4 now that the director just walked out.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck him.
Yeah, I don't know that they need him anymore. I mean, they've
Yeah.
made 3 games. They can pretty much keep it going.
Yeah, the best Star Wars movies weren't the George Lucas ones, so I'm okay with that.
What?
Yeah. He only did the first one. The second two, he was there. I mean, he did it, but he didn't direct it. Pretty sure.
Well, I'm pretty sure he had a lot of creative input on.
Oh yeah, this guy came up with the whole idea.
Saul,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
looking forward to? I mean, you probably got what you were really looking forward to.
Yeah, I just wanted to see that multiplayer, and I'm very happy. I'm very excited. The hype train has already been started. I am the conductor. Is that what you call it? The guy?
Yeah.
I'm the conductor of the hype train. I'm here.
All
I'm
aboard.
waiting. Yeah, all fucking board. Choo choo.
Sledgehammer.
I think they're gonna do a good job.
And then next year's what? Triarch's turn? They make the
Yeah.
best zombies.
They make the best everything.
So, Skype is telling me that Rick is lost. So we'll try and get him back here, folks. Do. All right, so
There he is.
I'm gonna try and bring him back. Rick, can you hear us?
Yeah, what happened? Did I
know
leave?
you dropped out.
I was
dropped
just sitting here
out.
listening to you, and then everything got really quiet.
It made for good,
Awkward pause.
no, like good, this is like live radio.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
hey, this is what happens sometimes, man.
yeah.
We're not,
Unforeseen events.
we're not
man,
professionals. We don't have all kinds of equipment over here.
Yeah.
I got my cat sleeping right next to me. Classing this
probably-
place up a little bit.
Sitting there being a dick.
Yeah, your cat is a
He's
dick.
such a jerk.
Okay, what were you talking about?
Well, we were asking Saul what he was really looking forward to from Gamescom, and that pretty much happened this morning with the Call of Duty reveal of the multiplayer.
And maybe if they reveal Marvel 4.
That would be insane, though. They wouldn't do it there. They do that at E3.
It's not
Why?
gonna ever do it.
It's big in the European market. Could drop it over there.
Okay.
Well, all right. Well, I'll give you what I'm looking forward to is I really want to see some more Witcher 3. I don't want to see too much actual I want to see gameplay, but I don't want to see too many running through the campaign because I really hate that. Because now we talked about this when we talked about all the hype that games get now. It's almost like when movies come out and you see all the different trailers, you've already seen the best parts of the movies.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
So-
real.
You know, I've managed not to spoil Last of Us. I still don't know how it ended.
Oh, see, that's good.
Yeah, I've
So-
gone like a year.
I mean, I'm really hyped up for Witcher 3 and Shadows of Mordor. Shadows of Mordor being this year, I'm excited for that. I'm just not going to watch anything else on it because I don't want to see anything else. I want to go into the game with the excitement and then, having those moments be completely fresh. But I do want to hear more about Witcher 3. I just don't want to see too much, campaign stuff.
You don't want your eyeballs to ruin it for you.
I don't want my eyeballs to be spoiled. I want
Yeah.
them to be virgins.
Yes.
So, no raping my eyeballs, guys.
Yes.
So
With your lovely
I
pain.
actually would like to see a little bit more though of Phantom Pain. If you feel my pain. on that.
Bussa!
Yeah, I want to see some of that. That game, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good.
When's it gonna come out though? Isn't it like 2 more years or something till that
That's
game
what
comes
this
out?
guy
Right?
does. Apparently, this guy just like
Oh, that
But has it-
Kojima?
yeah.
Hasn't he like not supposed to make like the last 3 fucking games? He says, "Oh, I'm not doing it anymore," but he always does one more.
He's
He's a
trolling
trickster.
constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Those Japanese game developers and manga writers, they love the troll.
Yeah.
Love it. Why? I don't
I
know.
don't know. I
He
can't
put
read a book. I
C4
can't
in
read a book
Paz's
backwards.
vagina.
What?
He put C4 in Paz's vagina.
Okay.
I'd like to see a picture of that.
What the fuck?
There's an animated version of it from the game, and when she dies, he puts C4 in her stomach, and then she's like, "There's one more," and she jumps out the plane. It was in her vag. Yeah.
Hey, sometimes you gotta put C4 on a bitch. I don't know.
Yeah, where else are you gonna put it? Nature's pocket.
Mhm. That's a hot pocket.
That is a hot pocket. Sometimes it could be ice cold though.
Oh.
So I want to see a little bit from Quantum Break, which were promised because they weren't at E3. I'm kind of really pumped for that game.
Isn't that that stop in time shit? Where you're
Yeah.
a cop that's like stops time?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, it looks really cool. And then you get when the game
Gameplay.
interrupts.
Yeah, gameplay or nothing though. I don't want to see this animated CGI show.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I want to see. Yeah, that's what they're going to show us though. So that's what I'm pumped up about.
All right.
You know, because I like the whole idea of the game where you get the TV episode showing you the bad guys, and then when you got your good guy, you play as the good guy, and then whatever you do, I guess, affects the TV show. I don't know. It just looks really cool, different. And then I'd like to see some more of the No Man's Sky on PlayStation because I want to get a PlayStation at some point. I'm confused as hell by this game. If any listeners can clue me in on what this thing is, but is the whole point just to fly around in space? If so, I'm not interested.
Rick loves space.
I love space. You want me to tell you what it's supposed to be kind of like?
Yeah, please.
It's a randomly generated world that you go into, kind of like Minecraft, but you can fly to other planets and find shit and find resources, and you're at battle, I guess, against other factions and stuff. And the more resources you find, you can build your fleet up bigger and then go fly it. But it's cool. You can just fly from planet, go into a space battle, and then fly down to the surface of a different planet. And it's all randomly fucking generated.
All right, I mean, it definitely looks colorful and all that. I hope it wouldn't bore me. Maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. So that's what I want to see. I want to see that. I'm hoping to see some new stuff. I'm sure we will. Sorry about the coughing, guys.
Dude, Robin Williams dead. To date the video, I mean.
Yeah, you know what? I wanted to talk about that off the top, but I thought we might save it for the end.
Oh.
So just so we can get some of the game news out of the way. But yeah, that's feels, bro.
Yeah.
Real feels.
It's like I'm eating a feels cookie.
Yeah.
Oh no shit.
Why are you talking about food, man? You
I
ain't
like
eating none
cookies.
right now. Hey, you guys.
Go get
Fat.
yourself some pretzels.
Oh.
These pretzels,
Pretzels
are
are making me thirsty.
thirsty. All right, so one quick bit of news before we get into our second segment, which I hope Saul's ready for.
Uh-oh.
What?
What?
All right. I was hoping Saul's ready for it.
Oh, okay.
Cordon Bleu!
Alright,
yeah, that's
so
what you're talking about.
Hold on, we got one quick piece of news. So we were kind of like a little bit bad-mouthing EA, but you don't need a gold subscription to have the EA access. So that's pretty cool.
That is kind of cool.
Now you need gold subscription to play online with those specific games, but you don't need gold to get the access. So that's actually really cool. And you once the games go into the vault, they stay in the vault. Is what EA is reporting. So that's pretty much worth
so.
$30.
It's kind of like the purpose of a vault.
Yeah, but you could see if you could see them actually switching them out and that kind of thing. But yeah, they stay in there. So that's it for that. Let's get on to the second segment. Versus. Saul, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit us with it.
Yeah.
Cordal Mombat?
Cordal Mom Beat.
Cordal Mombat! Kano. Looks fucking awesome. Like, I haven't seen any characters yet where I'm like, oh, this is cool. But creative director Ed Boon today or yesterday, I watched it for Maximilian, released today footage of Kano, and I guess he's got 3 different play styles. One is, I guess, cybernetic, which is like you throw more knives or something. There's another one for better grappling, and then there's one where he's like Fulgor on Killer Instinct, where he uses a lot of his laser and stuff like that. It looks awesome. No homo, he looks fucking awesome. He looks like an awesome character. I'm really excited because the thing I didn't like about the last Mortal Kombat is if you watch Mortal Kombat and you watch something from Capcom, NetherRealms and Capcom, life's enemies.
Mm-hmm.
But if you watch like a Capcom game, every movement is really fluid. Like, a punch goes like a punch. With NetherRealms, there's always like a jitter. Like, it always looked very fake and very forced. But this time, I'm watching this, even Injustice kind of had it, but it was a little bit better. But this looks really, really fluid, like how the gameplay works, moving from this move to that move. So I'm really excited. The levels look awesome, and there's not much for the, Xbox One or the PS4 to have to render. So I'm thinking you're going to get better graphics out of the gameplay also. So
Yeah, there'll probably be parody on this game.
Well done.
Is every character gonna have its like different fight styles like that?
Yep. Everyone's gonna have 3, and there's gonna be things inside the map where you can use.
Yeah, so there's more like moves you got to learn because each.
Yep.
Yeah, but
damn.
that's good for those games though, because they could get pretty. If they didn't, they could get pretty stale.
And predictable.
Yeah, true. Because if you're competition wise,
I'm not gonna be able to use Sub-Zero then because I'm not gonna know his moves.
dude,
He'll still have,
Google
like,
that
a set
shit.
of
You
moves
used to
like
know his
that.
moves back in the day, and you didn't even have the internet.
Oh yeah, dude. I used to.
You'd have to like talk to people that like spent the time.
I
Write
used
it
to
down
bring
on
a
paper.
pen. Yeah, I would bring a pen and paper to the grocery store, and when we were checking out, I would go to the game code thing or whatever that was
Nice.
in the aisle and just copy down the fatalities, and then I'd go rent it from Camelot Video.
Nice.
Yeah.
Camelot Video. What's
Yes.
up?
Yes.
R.I.P. to that.
Yeah.
That's I drive by there a lot, and I always get sad. Used to ride my bike up there and just bring my $5.
Yeah. Spend all day.
Mhm.
looking
And
at
those were the days where there were no trailers. You looked at the box art, and whatever was
Oh.
cool looking, that's the one you got.
That's how they got you.
It's how they got you, because the coolest box art, the games were the worst.
Fucking worse.
And you'd be so pissed because, like, if you didn't get back up to the video store, and if the video store for you was far away and your mom had to drive you, you were stuck with that game for like 3 days. And you played it anyways just because you're like, I spent my lawn mowing money on this, and I'm going to play this stupid game. But see, for me, Camelot was pretty quick. I rode my bike up there. If I got there soon enough, sometimes they'd let me trade it out.
Yeah.
Good.
I was a dummy, and I rented like one of the Final Fantasies from there one time on a 2-day rental. Like, that was fucking stupid. I played it for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, there's no way. So I just
You get through like one conversation.
Yeah, I would have to spend like $40 just to rent it long enough to fucking play the whole
Yeah,
thing.
because like back then, when I was a kid, I didn't sit down and play games for like 4-hour blocks of time.
No way.
I played for like half an hour here and there. And that was
Your
it. You went
parents were
outside.
like, get the fuck out of the house.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Nerds.
And since we live in Florida, we'd almost die.
Ugh.
So, Saul, we need a versus segment from you, bud.
Okay. I didn't think about this, but let's see here. Versus.
Just shoot it out there, man. You know what? If you didn't do your homework, just be honest. You didn't do your homework.
Your favorite pair of sneakers versus your favorite pair of sneakers.
Versus.
Like that we had,
Ever.
that we owned.
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
All right. I already know what my answer is.
Go for it.
So it's not a pair of J's.
Oh, no, of
Well,
course not.
J's in his name. It was 1991. I was in 5th grade. I got them hot pink, gray, and white Bo Jacksons.
What?
They were the hypeness. And it didn't matter that they were hot pink because most of my clothes had like them hot colors in them anyways.
Yo, I'm looking at them now. Is it the one with the teal or the one with the white?
It wasn't the teal. It was the one with the white. They actually look orange in the pictures.
Yes.
That shit was hot pink, bro.
Wow.
It was like a pinkish orange. It was good.
Okay. I had a. I think they were Jurassic Park light up LA Gears.
What? I'm looking them up.
I think that's what they were.
LA
Jurassic
Gears are
Park.
cool, bro.
Either that, there was some kind of maybe Ninja Turtle. I think they might have been Ninja Turtles. No.
Yo, the Reeboks I always wanted and never got were the Insta Pumps.
I don't see Jurassic Park LA Gears.
No, they had some. They might have just had dinosaurs on them then.
Oh, fake generic dinosaurs?
No. They were LA Gears. They were the real thing, man.
No, but they weren't Jurassic Park.
But I don't
Yeah.
think. Well, whatever. They still were LA Gears.
I
They
might have
had
won you the
lights on 'em.
competition, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, I see them. LA Gears. They got kind of like teeth on the side of them.
Yeah,
What color did you have?
they were the black ones, I think. Yeah,
Black and
Oh, there
pink?
they are. Yeah. No, they were black and orange.
I'm just saying, Bo Jackson would beat up a dinosaur.
I love Tyrannosaurus Rex. Bo Jackson makes some good pies. I'm gonna have to go with the Bo Jacksons because I think they look a little bit better, and I don't know if there's really an argument towards which one's better. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna go with the Bo Jacksons, even though the LA Gears do look kind of hype. I mean, you come to school with one and you come to school with the other, people would be like, "Yo, bro, those are Bo
What grade
Jacksons."
were you in, Rick, when you had them?
Whatever Jurassic Park was. It's
Oh, I don't know. We're older than you, so
I don't know, probably fourth,
all right.
Fourth
So
grade?
okay,
fifth, maybe.
yeah, because they're right the same. Because I had the Bo Jackson.
Young enough to where I barely remember it, but
Yeah,
still old enough to where I remember.
The reason I was so hyped about my Bo Jacksons was the year before, my mom had to beginning of school. I had to get like cheap shoes, so she couldn't afford nice shoes until like the middle of the year. So I had like Spalding shoes, and then so the fifth grade I had like the bad shoes. I was like, yes.
I
Hey,
know,
man,
them
ain't
feels,
nothing wrong
bro.
with Spaldings. Ain't nothing wrong with Spaldings. I had Spaldings
No,
growing
yeah,
up.
no, I had like Spalding cleats. I'm just saying, I was a shoe guy. Like I had to have the kicks, And no one like made fun of me or anything, but I was just looking down. I'm like, Spalding. When I was fourth grade, that's
Yeah.
89, 90, 91. I mean, that's Nike and Reebok territory right there. Everybody
What
had
about
Jordans.
Fila's?
Yeah,
Fila I didn't make it until I was in middle school, probably.
Grant Hill, bro.
Yeah. And
Now they sell them bitches at Walmart.
yeah, Converse made a comeback with like the catapults. Remember Gary had those in fourth grade. He's like, I took the catapult out of them.
I've never owned a pair of Chuck T's in my life.
They're very hard to wear.
Yeah. No ankle support.
Oh, I need ankle support, bro.
I do too. You never know when
Umbrella.
you're going to have to run.
Or you play basketball.
True. Pickup games break out everywhere around here.
As
Yeah.
tall as Rick is, I just never can see him playing basketball
Why?
because I just don't think he would care.
I think I've seen it, and it's quite not normal.
I could just
Yeah.
see Rick being like, "Why would I do this when I could just go do something else?"
Yeah, well, a 90% field goal percentage isn't normal. I understand, Phil. So I guess.
I'm not saying you were bad.
No, I'm very uncoordinated. Cause
Yes,
I'm,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm like goofy white, so like I have like it's like there's a
There's no
3-step
shame.
process to how my elbows bend when I
Yeah,
shoot.
there's no shame. No
Yeah.
shame at all.
Yeah, I look like Manute Bull. It's weird.
So
Oh,
you
you
guys, go ahead.
No, I got nothing.
Dude, that dude's elbows joints were bigger than his biceps.
Yeah, Manute Bull was cool though.
Yeah, he was.
So
No.
you guys know that Yoshi's real name came out?
Really?
Oh,
Did you read it?
No.
no.
So
I'm not up on my Yoshi. So.
yeah. Well, you need to get up on that.
Mhm.
Yoshi's real name, ready for this?
Uh,
Is T. Yoshisaur Munchakoopas. This is true. This is straight from his creator. I don't know that Japanese guy's name, but it's from that guy.
One more time.
T. Period.
P.
T. Period. So who knows what the T stands for? That's the next thing. Yoshisaur Munchakoopas.
Wow.
I'll send you
Maybe
the
it's
spell.
Thaddeus.
Maybe it is Thaddeus.
Damn. He'd be all like professional, smoking a pipe in his.
Like
or is it like
house
T
coat.
Rex?
Yeah, I think it's like
Munchakoopa.
Tyrannosaur Yoshisaur. I don't know,
Munchakoopas.
but that's it. That's it.
Never. There's like no backstory. They just introduced him in Super Mario.
Super Mario World.
Yeah, they're just like, here you go, here's Yoshi. And everyone's like, oh yeah, I love Yoshi.
A little bubble pops up before you get him. That kind of gives you this quick. You're gonna get this dinosaur. This is what you do.
This is life now. Accept it. You're just
Yeah.
riding a dinosaur.
But I mean, like I said before, Super Mario World is my favorite Mario game. So it's fun
yeah.
for me. Plus, you can shoot fireballs when you eat certain Koopas.
Much respect.
I am very close with you on that, but I still got to go with Mario 3.
Yeah, it's it's kind of a win-win any way you go, Mario.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we've learned this week, or a few days ago actually, that the Destiny beta data will not carry over. Which we
Oh,
all
well.
kind of thought that would happen anyway.
Yeah.
People were really upset.
Why?
I don't
They're
know.
idiots.
You get to play the game again.
Well, because Bungie has to make a lot of changes, and they're saying like, we're going to make changes from equipment and then some of the weapons, and because this is the beta, this is why we're doing this. So, if you're equipped with some of the stuff, it might be buggy and screw up. We've got to change the code in some of this stuff. So
Yeah, it's a beta. Eat a dick.
who cares?
Yeah.
Everything's going to be nice and polished. You're going to want to play his stuff over again. I know I would.
Man.
Get a fresh
You got to
start.
go loot hunting.
Oh.
Can't cry about Battlefield and then be like, oh, well, let it play just like Battlefield.
Yeah. I don't get any of the outrage at all with it. I mean, there's not really outrage. People are just like,
Yarr.
oh man.
Smash.
Yeah, and I'm like, well,
Dude, it was like 2 hours of gameplay? Psst, go. Play
no,
it
I
again.
mean, trust me, the beta was big, and I know why people are complaining because they really got attached to their character. But if you got that attached to your character, then you probably need to go outside.
Wow. I'm a black guy.
Black guy. Oh, and they're also doing this. This guy is starting a Kickstarter funding for a Power Glove documentary.
Oh my
Hope
God.
Triforce isn't in it.
That was the most overhyped peripheral
It was
ever.
so bad.
It
was a piece
sucked
of shit.
so bad.
The way that they tried.
But it was so fucking cool looking, dude.
It was.
Oh, I had a friend that got one, and I was like, "You are the coolest kid on the planet." And
Yeah.
he's like, "Watch this," and I was like, "This thing sucks."
Yes.
Like like you watched him do it, and you're like, "Oh, maybe he's stupid and doesn't know how to use it."
Mm-mm.
So you're like, "I'm gonna do what the guy did in the commercials," and then it really didn't work.
Hey, don't lie. If you saw it at Goodwill for $5, you'd pick it
I'll
up.
buy it.
Oh, for
buy it.
decoration alone.
For that hanging on my mantle.
No, because
Yeah.
you'd come into my little man corner in my garage, and you'd see a Power Glove, and you'd be like, "Whoa, that's instant
Whoa.
like
The
gratification."
first thing you'd be like, yo, can I put that on, dude?
This garage is certified.
And then you could glue Infinity Gauntlet cubes on it too. Oh,
Well, you know what I'd do with it first.
Yeah, you.
Oh. the stranger.
That might pinch and rub.
I would wear a condom.
Oh God!
It's gotta be safe. You don't know where that thing's been. It's like fucking 20 years old.
Why don't you just put it on
I
the desk
guarantee you
in
would be
front of
the
you and
first
just look
person to
at it?
do that with it either.
Oh, I guarantee you I'm not. I don't even want to. I don't
It's
even
a
want to
lot-
run a Google search.
Get some Lysol wipes on that thing
Oh.
first.
Put it through the wash.
Put it in the
Doesn't
microwave.
work anyway.
Anybody play Expendabros?
What?
No, I don't have a PlayStation.
Oh man, it's Broforce did a version of Expendables video game, and it's called Expendabros.
It
It
looks
yeah?
cool.
awesome. Yeah, looks pretty awesome.
I mean,
Oh,
I
that's
really
nice.
loved Metal Slug. It looks a lot like Metal Slug.
Yeah, I've never played it, so I watched some video of it, and it was like, what the fuck? It's so badass. They have like anime characters for everyone and stuff like that, but then it's just those little guys shooting people. But that even still looked cool.
I'm super psyched for that movie.
Oh yeah,
Expendables
That's-
3 looks good.
it's sad that it leaked on the internet, and like normally I'm one to download shit, but I won't download that just because like I don't know. It's got my favorite actors. I'd want to see that in a theater with a big screen because it's
Yeah, you don't want to see that like a hokey version of that with the sound off and everything.
Oh my god.
What happened?
I just can't believe you said you don't want to see a hokey version of Expendables 3.
I meant, yeah,
That's what it is. It's a hokey
not gonna-
fucking movie.
No, I'm not gonna hide behind this, okay, Rick? We've
What?
discussed this before. We
Uh-oh.
thoroughly disagree on this topic.
Okay.
Look, I'm telling you, you need to
I'm
listen
telling
to Wesley Snipes and always bet on black.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
I
I'm
bet
s-
if that black dude pays taxes. I don't know.
He makes a joke about it in the movie.
Does he? Because that's
He's
what I
in
was
jail.
hoping he would do.
He's in jail, and they're
Yes!
like, "What were you in jail for?" He's like, "Tax evasion."
Oh, I was hoping they would make his
Damn!
character. I was hoping they would make his character because Wesley Snipes, funny motherfucker, dude.
Dude,
He's crazy. He's just weird. He just don't trust the government.
he's
Don
awesome. He's fantastic. There's so
Yeah.
many other people that didn't pay their taxes.
Which was the best Blade movie?
Blade 1.
Blade 1, yeah.
I like Blade 2.
I started disliking the Predator-like dogs and Predator-like vampires.
Mm-hmm.
I did like their Dracula, though. That was a pretty good Dracula for what it was.
Yeah, Blade 3 was cool because Jessica Biel was in it.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Good God.
I know Rick's like Ryan
Wait, did you
Reynolds.
say,
those
ugh?
muscles. No, I was like, mm-hmm.
No.
No, comparatively speaking, because when I think I hear when her name is the Mars, not the Mars movie. What is it? The remake, Total Recall, the The one that she did with Kate Beckinsale. And I think Kate Beckinsale is so much hotter.
Whoa, bro.
Like
Nah, bro.
light years ahead.
Nah.
Mm.
You know what?
Sorry.
If you liked it better, then I'd say that's cool. But you say light years ahead, you're just dead wrong on that.
It was the only reason to watch Chuck and Larry, though.
Yes.
Yes. And it
That ass
remains to be
shake?
the only reason that you would ever watch Chuck and Larry.
Yeah.
Well, anything with Adam Sandler in it anymore after a few movies.
God, he sucks so bad.
Stop
Oh
it.
my
Just
gosh.
stop.
The new Grown Ups, so horrible.
I didn't
until
watch
the
it. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I don't want to watch it.
end. Don't watch it.
No. And I don't want to watch this new one where he's with Drew Barrymore. Going
Again?
Go with kids and whatnot. Yeah, again. It hurts. It hurts my heart. So I want to give a round of applause to the game Sleeping Dogs. It's okay. I have an audio track for this now.
Okay, good, because I was really not want to do that.
I always jump in at the end.
So yeah,
I said
Sleeping
that.
Dogs
Said
is
it.
getting remastered or got remastered for Xbox One and PS4. I don't know if it's really worth it, but I won't be picking it up because I still have it on PC.
Yeah, you already have the best version of it. So
Yeah.
Wow.
Chip
It
Jack.
really is, dude. This game looks fucking beautiful still.
First of all, that game is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like
good.
Asian Grand Theft Auto.
It is. It's like it. Yeah. It. When I played Watch Dogs, it reminded me a lot of Sleeping Dogs, but actually Sleeping Dogs was a lot cooler. Cause it's just the fighting is cool. I used to roll up on them bunch of dudes that you had to like beat up, and I would just keep running them over with the car. Because you
got
could do-
game of the year, huh?
Yeah, it's a good game. It's actually the stories. I mean, stories.
Well,
I
there's
feel
like
like the
400
story-
Game of the Year awards too. So
Yeah, I feel
it's
like
like boxing. I don't even understand.
I feel like the story was, if it had a Sleeping Dogs 2, like it could have kept going, but it kind of just ends. But no, it's a good game. I mean, if you've never played it before, it might be worth picking up, but I just wouldn't pay $60 for a game that's, God, how old is that game now? Like 6 years old?
Yeah, just you can pick it up on Steam for like $8 and it looks just as good as it does on next gen consoles.
Yeah, it would
It's
look just
better.
as good. Yeah. Yeah. So now that we've screwed the developers of that game,
Yeah, it's Square Enix. Fucking
Square Enix, yeah.
put out that anime fucking Japanese shit.
Wow.
Japanese. Well, I had on here on a list of things to discuss. How do you feel about game delays? And we already heard Rick's kind of upset about it.
Well, I'm up because I'm telling myself in my own head that things are probably not happening. That things are happening that probably aren't really happening. I'm just thinking like they're delaying it to cut out extra characters that you come along and make them DLC like they did in the last ones. Like if you want to have a certain, they had day one fucking DLC in the last one that if you wanted another character in your party, you had to pay day one DLC to go play those missions to get them. And I hope they're not doing that to this. That's what I hope, is that they finished product to EA, and EA was like, well, we're going to get more money out of this, and we're going to need to chop it up a little bit, so it's going to take us a while. I hope that's not why they delayed it. But they're never going to say that's the reason, obviously. But that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's a tough, stupid,
'Cause
really.
I think
awful
BioWare
situation.
actually put time and effort into this because they pissed a lot of people off last time. And I hope EA wasn't like, well, you guys mean well, but we want money.
I mean, I think that's just why it got delayed. I think they're just trying to really make it the best they can, just because Dragon Age 2 fell well short of expectations, and
Sure
they,
did.
I mean, to be honest with you, this game does have some competition because Witcher 3's around the corner. I know that's 2015, but still, you got the Shadows of Mordor coming out. I don't know. I really just feel like they want to really polish this game up and make it, that game they want it to be. And they only delayed it a month.
Yeah.
It's not like they, so to me that means they're just they want to, they found something and they're like, you know what, we just need to kind of tidy this up a little bit. I don't know. And really, when I heard that release date, I was kind of ambitious anyways.
I hope that's the reason. I hope they're just trying to put out a perfect product. Because they're going to sell a ton of fucking games anyway. I mean, Even if
Yeah.
the game sucks, they're gonna sell a shitload of them. It's
Yeah.
like Metallica CDs. They fucking suck. People still buy them.
Rick likes to hate on everything that everybody likes. So, Saul, do
like
you?
a self-hating hipster.
Yeah.
Wow.
If it's popular, it's stupid. I hate
Fucking
it.
stupid. And I hate the fact that I hate it.
I hate people that go to Starbucks to get coffee.
Oh, they're so
Walmart.
pretentious. Dude, I can't walk into Panera Bread. I always feel like I'm being judged every time I walk in there.
Like if you don't have your laptop.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna write a thesis while I'm eating my fucking disgusting cheese and broccoli bowl of bread soup. Oh, it's so good though.
It is so good. It's
It is so good.
expensive.
I know.
But
it
when
is
you buy one of
ridiculous.
those meals, you get like really awesome cinnamon roll for 99 cents. And I mean, that's cool.
I like the lemonade too. Good lemonade.
I like to go in there and just really unclass the place up.
Oh man, I go in
Like
there in
backwards
pajamas all
hat.
the time. Oh yeah.
Backwards hat.
Wife beater.
Yeah. Oh, we're talking like
Showing off the tats.
gym shorts and like the mowing the lawn t-shirt.
Oh, the gym shorts where you can kind of see the head of your dick in the front of them. Just
Why?
Yeah, I mean, maybe not that, but like gym shorts that are kind of like they're
Oh.
not, I'm not trying to be cool. Like they're kind of old and ratty.
oh
Maybe they got some paint on them from like a project I was doing.
yeah. 'Cause usually grown
Paint,
men
huh?
wear gym shorts out to be cool.
Yeah, doesn't have to be white.
That's paint.
Yeah, it's paint.
The fuck you looking
That
at?
other stuff comes out in the wash.
There's a black light.
Oh,
They scan you down.
it's mustard. I swear.
Oh my gosh. Snot does the same thing. Snot does the same thing. I must have sneezed right there.
Why were you sneezing on your lap?
Because I was sitting in an awkward position. So, Saul, what do you think about game delays?
I love it.
Yeah?
Make me a better game. Don't give me a piece of shit. If you're gonna delay it because it's a piece of shit, or you're gonna delay it, people aren't gonna play it because there's something better out. Delay it. It's just like this Captain America Winter Soldier 2 or whatever, new Captain America 3
Mm-hmm.
against Batman versus Superman. Yeah, if you're gonna make less money just because you're having a dick bigger contest, do it later. Make
Yeah.
a better movie.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna make more money, you're gonna make another one. If you're not gonna make money, then you're not gonna make another one. So be smart. Now, if
Yeah.
they're doing the shit that Rick is saying, they can go fuck themselves right in the pussy.
Yeah.
Okay, just to be on par, I'm not saying they're doing this. but
Right. But if they,
I'm
No, yeah,
imagining because I don't fucking trust them. God, and every time they just like something happens in their favor, they kind of like act like they never did anything wrong before. Like, oh, EA cares about it.
What are they supposed to do, though? I get the hate against EA, but then again, I don't get it. Because, I mean, look, they're a giant, huge company within the
Yeah.
gaming industry.
so you should make a game that works.
I agree. No, I agree. I'm not saying that all the hate against them is unjustified. I'm just saying there's like you said, Saul. When it comes to Battlefield, you were more about against DICE.
Yes.
Okay, so EA gets a lot of that because people are saying, not you per se, but a lot of people are
Yeah.
saying, oh well, they forced DICE to hurry it up.
They're a bad company, though. It's known. They're like one of the top worst companies out there. Not even in video games. In
Yeah,
general.
man. Them and Comcast are like
Yeah.
BFFs.
Yeah.
You
They're
talking about
that bad.
EA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are top worst companies.
They
out
were
there.
voted the worst in America actually 2 years ago or
Yeah.
2012. Yeah.
In a business that brings joy to people, you are voted the worst company in America.
That's
You
because-
have to be.
If it
pretty
was an
fucking
internet
bad.
poll, then it was definitely a lot of the gamers.
Well, of course, if it was the internet poll, it's the numbers are skewed anyway. But
Yeah, I'm not quick to. I don't know. I'm just not as quick, I guess, to crush them because I've enjoyed EA games for my whole life.
They're dicks, though. They made it so nobody else could buy like licenses to the the NFL, the NBA for like the longest time, and it's like that's just a dick move.
I don't. Did they make it so where the
Yeah,
other
they bought it
companies
out so that nobody else could put an NFL game or
like official?
yeah, they're
Yeah.
dicks. They're pieces of shit.
All right. Well, that being said, I'm probably going to sign up for EA Access this
I already
week.
have it.
Because I mean, I don't know. That's just a good deal.
Just
Yeah,
like
it's
my
a-
porn, I support dicks.
Wow.
okay,
Hey,
all right.
whatever. It's like Ron White said. Do you want to see two No, we won't go there. We're not gonna go there. So, you guys have any closing arguments? Anything you want to say
Uh,
to finish this awesome show on a note of
nah,
adventure?
dude. Fucking, let's play some games.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to bed tonight.
Oh, cool.
But, however,
What?
we
Oh.
are gonna get started on some DC Universe.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, I just downloaded it so we can
Yeah.
go click around together.
It's a fun game, dude.
Yeah, it's a clicking game. It's Diablo, but with Marvel.
It's
or
Diablo.
DC.
Well, with DC, yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Hey, do you already have your superhero?
Oh, yeah, like 6.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to
I've
make
created
one.
a new slot so that I can start over if you want to, but then I also have this really cool dude.
Do you have a good guy?
Like,
Like,
all my
not
guys-
like a bad good, but like a really good character, like that you can fuck people up with. Because I want to pick like the worst stuff I could possibly pick.
Wait, why?
Because I think it'd be funny.
Do you
If I like, if my power was to like heal the enemy.
mean, if I'm-
or something.
if I've like give them flowers.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm
Whatever. I'll fucking pick
partnering
it
up with you and we're like doing the beginning missions. Yeah.
Oh,
well,
I'll be a heroine. Be a chick.
you're always a chick. You're so weird.
Whatever.
Why is that weird?
Yeah.
I don't think it's weird in fighting games, but I think if you're in a role-playing game, it's weird.
Yeah. You're not the Dragonborn, but you run around pretending to be one too, motherfucker.
Have you ever played fucking Tomb Raider?
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
not a choice, though. I'm saying if they made a Tomb Raider
You ever
game.
played Metroid?
Hey, what's? Yes. Look, I'm not saying playing as.
You on blast, won't it?
Look, I'm not.
Fucking
I am
chicks are
not
gay, man.
Ubisoft here, okay? I am not saying no to chicks. What I'm saying is,
DOA Volleyball Edition.
yes.
This ain't sandwich making simulator. What the fuck?
By the way, they're still making farm simulators. Who plays these games?
I don't know. Maybe a paraplegic guy that used to have a farm that really wants to do that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
so you're trying to
again?
make me feel bad about it?
Yeah,
Like,
you're a
that's-
piece of shit.
Hey. What do you do when a woman comes at you with a knife?
I don't know.
Slap a
defend
hoe?
yourself.
You hand her 2 pieces of bread and say, go make me a sandwich.
Oh yeah, that'll work. No. Speaking of which, fucking
Love
sad,
you. That's my favorite part in Family Guy ever.
sad moment for Christy Mack and War Machine. That shit was pretty nuts. You see her face?
man.
Do you
She
know?
put
Did you
pictures
see the
up today.
statement she released?
Yeah, I
Oh,
said
yeah.
some of it. It's fucking crazy.
Dude, that guy is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that guy's crazy, but
Oh, she's crazy for being with him.
Oh yeah.
yeah, she slept with a dude that was like another MMA fighter behind his back. She's been sleeping with another
Yes.
dude.
She fucks fucking 10 dudes a day.
I
bro.
know. This is the funniest conversation because it's like, okay, if on one hand, if you're the dude, obviously I'm not condoning domestic violence. That's horrible, but I'm saying, like I made the comment earlier, if you're dating a guy named War Machine, who's on probably a lot of fucking
Yeah,
make me like a badass drugs, and he gets your name tattooed across his neck, I don't know. It just at some point you've got to kind of expect something to go bad.
War
Yeah.
Machine.
And then
Not the
she
first time she's been hit.
and she's
Wow.
a porn star.
She loves the D. She ain't even from Detroit, and she loves the D.
Loves the D more than Dan Fluchek.
Yep,
Damn, dude. She's so beautiful though.
she is.
Oh yeah, but I'm
Oh,
just saying I don't know. I mean, look, a man shouldn't hit a woman, but
Nah.
that's fucked up, and she was cheating on him, so I don't know. I don't
he's
know.
gonna get attempted murder. Isn't he the guy that beat up the other guy outside of a bar one night and got a charged with like attempted murder because
I
his
don't even
fists
know.
were a registered deadly weapon or something like that?
I don't think you get that unless you're like an actual like Navy SEAL or something.
Yeah, he might get attempted murder for after
Well,
what she.
If your dude's fucking War Machine, I mean, if your name's that, you're kind of qualified.
Yeah.
I don't. I
They
guess
don't call
I,
you
I,
War Machine.
I don't really watch it anymore, so I don't know like if he's that good or anything. But
Here comes that pussy War Machine.
yeah, I mean, whatever. You can make up fucking nicknames.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying. It's just
Iron Man's pissed.
it's a bad situation, bro.
That sucks. Anyway,
Yeah, we'll close on this. Valve. I read today that Valve is possibly adding film and TV series to Steam.
Really?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Stupid.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Play it.
Well, maybe
I'll
not
fuck
to
with it.
Steam. Maybe they're doing like Valve is just getting into that kind of business.
Ugh.
Hey,
I'd have
support
to
it.
say that they get my vote of confidence just because everything they do right thus
Yeah.
far. I
I
don't
agree.
know that they should go this route though. I don't know.
Hey man, trust in Gaben.
Well, I
He's
mean,
he's our
Xbox has
Lord and
been
Savior.
doing that. And Microsoft's been doing that with Xbox, and people hate it. Like people don't even do that. Just concentrate on your games.
Yep.
And I mean, whatever. If they want to do it, let them do it. Who cares? They're giving you more content. You don't have to take this content. You don't have to
Yeah,
watch
they
it.
do realize that like the game development people aren't getting taken away from developing games to make TV shows. It's
No.
a completely different fucking part of the company.
No, exactly. That's why I don't get this. Well, you want
Stop
to make
making
this thing an
fucking
entertainment
Windows.
system in my house? Well, yes, I fucking do.
That's
because
the point.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
And you know,
It's the future, motherfucker.
I think they get a lot of flack for it because it's less powerful than PlayStation. That's the only reason. If it was the same, if it was complete parity in the graphics on every game, they wouldn't get shit for it. But they do because it's not. Whatever. I don't know. If you're gonna bitch that much about it, just buy both systems
Mhm.
Or
and be done with it. Be like my boy Saul here,
Balling.
out of control.
Mm.
Got all that. Got a Wii U, got a PC, got that PlayStation 4.
I played Mario Kart the first 2 weeks that it came out and I haven't touched it since.
God, I was gonna buy a whole fucking system for that too. Thank God.
It's a good game. It's just I don't have time.
Got others that got Duty to play.
Mm-hmm.
Titanfall, Duty,
Yeah.
Killer Instinct.
making rap videos.
Man.
Whoa, dude. Wait, remember when Raphael tried to quit and Mike's like, you can't, you're the hype man.
All
That's
right.
awesome.
I gotta go, kids.
All right,
Okay.
buddy.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you
Thank you.
later.
See ya.
Nice.